Hello, my name is Vivek, and I'm speaking to you on my 61st birthday. I was born in 1963, so that makes me 61. Now, the reason that I want to make this short video is that I'd like to reflect on what has changed since I was born. When I was born, homosexuals, homosexuals, even in Britain and in many countries, but even in countries where homosexuality was legal, like France, like Turkey, uh, the fact is that they could be blackmailed and that there was a huge stigma against them. There's also, and younger people may find this surprising, there was a prejudice against mixed race people. It was still believed at the time that miscegenation, that means the mixing of one race with another, would inevitably result in uh, the child being having the worst qualities of the two supposed races that they came from. What changed? What changed? This is the world I was born into in 1963. What changed? And the answer is it was not the permissive society, it wasn't the pill, it wasn't, I mean, definitely, of course, greater freedom for women or for African Americans or for colored people, Western countries, or the fact that more and more countries ruled, were ruled by their own elected or uh, their own people. That wasn't crucial. That wasn't crucial. What was crucial was the neo-Darwinian theory, which uh, took the notion, Darwin's notion, or the notion of Malthus, the notion of competition, and based it upon DNA, Mendelian genetics. And it was at this point that von Neumann, his great contribution in terms of game theory, suddenly it started to pay off. Suddenly we could understand that homosexuality was perfectly natural. It's what we would expect to see. We would expect to see in an evolutionarily stable strategy for a species, we'd expect to see a portion of that population being homosexual. So homosexuality is fine. As for miscegenation, actually, it's better than the alternative, which is uh, cousins marrying and you know the accumulation of genetic defects. So the brave new world that I was born into was very much a scientific world, a world of a game theoretic world, and a world where it turned out that evolution did have atomic logic. There was logicism, there were atomic propositions, uh, uh, and those propositions had to do with genes and with chromosomes and with uh, the double helix uh, of the uh, of the DNA. I'm profoundly grateful. You may say that did this endanger religion? And uh, the answer is no. And I have to give credit to an unusual source. It is Richard Dawkins. His extended phenotype, which is basically the notion that you have genes within you which don't exist to promote your survival, but to promote the survival of other animals or plants which have that same gene. But of course, in any case, whether it is symbiosis or whether it is cooperation, it makes sense. Even neglecting genes, even at the level of the macroscopic individual, or of the clan, or of the sept, or indeed of the species, it makes sense to cooperate with another species, with other, because you can do better that way. Now, what is all this to do with my favorite theme, which of course is Rahul Gandhi's shit? Ah, ah. I'm not saying that Modi is, yeah, he's pretty good, I've got to say, but elderly people like me, we wanted to see Rahul take over the Commonwealth Games the way that his father, Rajiv, had taken over the Asian Games. And we thought, I come from Delhi, I remember the hotel that I normally stay in, the owner, he's a nice guy, and he loved Sheila Dixit. He's a Sikh, but he loved Sheila Dixit. And uh, Rahul didn't step up to the plate. So we've got no alternative but as a nation to embrace our Hindu identity. There is no alternative. The alternative is to spend all our time saying India is horrible because, men have dicks, dicks cause rape. Why is the Supreme Court not banning dicks? Dicks are causing rape. So it's people like me have to appreciate the BJP, and I have to say that for the survival of India, for India to be fit to survive, it can survive on charity. That was Nehru's idea. America feeds you, but you must bite the hand that feeds you. But yeah, that isn't very true. Now, for the great mass of the Indian people who, I don't say they're Hindu, because I'm an actual Hindu, and I don't see anything wrong in seeing Lord Jesus Christ as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. I have no problem with seeing Prophet Muhammad in the manner in which Mahatma Gandhi saw him. He is a Shraman. He fasted. He underwent austerities. He's like a Jain monk, he's a Jain Shravak. So there's absolutely no problem here. Anyway, I've probably spoken too much and too long. But on this, my birthday, I wish you all wonderful, wonderful, yeah, even if, and it's going to get more wonderful for people of Indian origin when the BJP wins big. Each and every one.